I heard DeviantCringe got a new account after being hacked. I wonder what DA users and trends he's decided to rant on now. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Oh. Welp, the animation community is fucking dead. I never realized that within the span of about a month, the purpose of DeviantCringe's channel went from calling out DeviantArt artists to making atrocious animation videos regurgitating everything else that has been said. Though to be fair, I guess he always has been a suck-up in some form, first with the Phantom Menace and Solar Sands, and now people like Stuff with Scout Fly. And boy oh boy, I feel like calling him out for this video. But I might as well save that for another day. Because a few of you may not understand all of my problems with the animation community, I'll give you some. Basically, a lot of these like-minded people who say nothing new, lynch all the shows, or even animators, whine and moan, and basically be destructive because cartoons are serious business and they have to be treated that way. I guarantee you that if you were to use a Sporkle animation clicking quiz and animation fans filled out which ones they loved and hated, or had a crush on, the results would likely be this. This is mainly because a lot of these people recently have complained over mean-spirited humor in characters, offensive jokes, squeamish stuff, minor things, and shows they love not airing enough, or on the contrary, shows they hate being aired too fucking much. Some people can be rational and make decent arguments and reasons while also not taking the show entirely seriously or in a condescending manner. However, this is rare in this community, and I feel ashamed to even be part of that community as an animation fan myself. It also saddens me how DeviantCringe would pander to a fandom filled with, well, the second word of his username. If he's going to exclusively be doing these, which seems like the path he's currently taking, the entire username is deemed pointless. The only relevance to it are the first few videos on his channel. And even then, those videos are relatively weak compared to some of the other stuff on his former channel. The red flag about him being a pandering animation fantard is inscribed in this screenshot. Yeah, he's using a Steven Universe background. And worse than that, he made theories on that show and made rants on shows almost every other wannabe in the community has covered. I am mainly going to be covering the latter on this video. And what better way to start us off than with a Teen Titans Go rant. Goody. Also, before this becomes out of date, hashtag vote TTG for KCA.
What is up everyone, I am DeviantCringe. So do you remember way back when Johnny Test used to be the Satan of all animation? Well, yeah, now it's a little bit different, it's fucking Teen Titans Go, yeah.
I could very well be missing the possibility it was a joke, but why did you feel it was necessary to call TTG the Satan of animation? Let alone Johnny Test. Due to the attitude you said this in, I have no idea if you are saying this earnestly like you mean it, or doing this for hyperbole.
And let me show you the schedule right here. And here it is everyone, here is the Cartoon Network broadcast schedule for this week. Just take a look at all those yellows. Take a look at them. Take a look and soak in the horror. The absolute god-awful horror that is corporate greed. I pretty much can compare this to SpongeBob right now. Like, do you even need to say anything?
Well, you kinda already have, so... no? I have absolutely no problem with you having an issue with TTG being overplayed, and SpongeBob is a good comparison to bring up in this field. However, there's a reason why the show is still frequently airing. Call it damage control, but TTG has an audience of children and even some older viewers who actually like it, and they watch it a lot. And whenever something has a lot of viewership, it's bound to continue. This is especially helpful for shows with little continuity like SpongeBob or Teen Titans Go. Cartoon Network, and to a lesser extent Boomerang, do not care about fan reaction. They care about the viewership. And most likely if a show has viewership, there's a demographic that likes the show. Quit ruining it for them, will ya?
And you wanna know what's even worse, everyone? Take a look at this little pink-ass rectangle over here. During the whole week, only on Friday at 7 PM, there will be one episode of Steven Universe.
Holy new search button! Thank you, Cartoon Network. I fortunately don't have to deal with you spamming this leftist pandering propaganda into our faces. If only you would treat it slightly more that way for PPG 2016. But speaking of that, we'll get to that.
It really does seem like Cartoon Network is trying to, yeah, basically destroy their own main channel, you know. Just last week, last week we were all excited that Infinity Train is gonna be premiering on Saturday and all that, blah blah blah, and then this comes out.
I fail to see how CN is deliberately ruining their own channel given TTG is profitable. Also, it's funny that you treat this kind of like a new thing when the show has been overplayed for the past few years. Shit, you had the opportunity to mention that there was a 3-day long TTG marathon, which I'd argue is 5 times worse, a few weeks earlier. But nope, you go and focus more on this instead. Whatever, I guess.
But you know, everyone, at least there's one good thing about this. At least Super Noobs and Pop-Up Girls 2016 reboot are not gonna air at all. At least we can smile about something, I guess.
Please tell me that I'm not the only person here that finds his tone in this section to be outright childish and mocking when he said they can smile about that. Also, isn't Super Noobs not even airing on Cartoon Network anymore? I haven't noticed it airing at all recently. And back to PPG, I at least admit there's less feminazi bullshit on the schedule that week. Sadly, it doesn't make up for the cartoon fandom's animosity towards specific reboots and spin-offs and their double standards about equal rights.
Like, wow, T9's Go, yes, it is the #1 show on Cartoon Network right now, mostly because of the advertisement and the constant shoving down everyone's throats.
Still intentionally being ignorant that the show does indeed have a fan base.
Even a kid, you know, like kids have like short attention spans and they're easy to entertain and all that stuff. But do you really think anyone is gonna sit through 5 fucking hours, more than 5 hours, of back-to-back of the same goddamn show?
It's almost as if there's buttons on the TV remote that allow people to change channels. If the kids don't want to watch back-to-back TTG, they can just switch the channel or have their parents do it for them. Now, I am not disagreeing with your point about the 5-hour marathon. Heck, I agree with you on this. But I am irked by the fact that people forget such a simple concept. And that's all I got to say about his TTG video, because there are a few points I do agree with, and I don't want to repeat myself too much. Really, the only other problem I have left to talk about is the obvious lack of retakes. You may have noticed sudden pauses and stammers here and there. It's an easy thing to fix when audio editors are retaking. That summarizes a good portion of his content. And when he does make a positive video, it's basically being too preachy towards those shows, especially shows like Steven Universe and Star vs. The Force of Evil, among a few others. I could care less if he brought up something new or interesting, but it's rare he ever does. But according to some people, there is a reason why he deviated from doing DeviantArt videos, pun intended. I've heard the hacker who got him was one of those people who attacked anyone who disagreed with certain things. I should know because people like the Phantom Menace dealt with them before. And while I am a disliker of hackers and such, was it really necessary to kill off basically the main purpose when making the channel? I mean, goddamn, he even made some DA videos afterwards, and that's not even counting the Thank the Watchers series he recently revived, which is one I personally couldn't give a damn piss about. If he is going to continue with primarily animation videos, I feel like a name switch should be made. It's those copycat cartoon videos that made me unwatch him on DA in the first place, and I have no intention of heading back to his pandering ass anytime soon. If DeviantCringe happens to stumble upon my video, I hope he takes it well. I sure know his fanbase won't, however. This is normally the part where I'd go and stop the video there, but I want to point out some TISM problems going on in my viewer base, and no, not through the IGA randomly following me for no reason. It's some girl named Luna Moon whining over the fact I dissed the surprisingly well-respected Marcos Power 1996 on DeviantArt. In Me Reads Dumb Comments episode 5 and 5.5, I put some of his art and comments on the series. She went ahead and got at me for saying he's the best DeviantArt user ever. I get that's her opinion, but I needed to point out how flawed he was. His art's lazy and repetitive, he had been shown to be a dick to his haters and Trump supporters, has shown to be racist, and makes memes that only people like Matruko11 would actually fave. Shut up! You don't deserve to live! If you're wondering who my favorite DeviantArt artists are, they are Eorb Studio, some dude named Jack or Cartoon Lover 98, Lotus Bandicoot, June Duck 21, Creative Dreamer, The D-Riz, Solar Sands, Nocturnal Meteor, and a few others that I won't mention as I already named enough examples. I'm mainly a fan of most of their art because I like their art styles and they put effort into their work. People like Marcos, M-Jetty, and Matruko, among various others, put little to no time or care into their art, or in Matruko's case, couldn't even be bothered to draw at all. I also hate how Luna demands that I respect her opinion on whatever because she's subscribed to me. Well, if that's the case, get the fuck off my channel if you don't know shit about me. I'm not appeasing to your easily offended ass followers. I do my own thing, and predictably, she used autism as an excuse. I'm starting to think me tackling the IGA was a mistake as they usually are hypocritical towards everything I say. Pardon me being emotional there, but it pisses me off that I wanted these children I don't support go and sub to me just to complain or have no use being subscribed if they don't even watch my videos. This is BracketNeutron 37 signing off, and wait, Chosen was yes, send me a video message on Totally Not. I wonder what he has to say.
Chosen was yes, tonight's down and I suck now. And this is what my real life face looks like. Hard to breathe, but I like it. So recently, there was this one video of me by Channel Fredder and it fucking sucked! Sucked! I'll tell you what that video was. It made a 107 fact video. And let's go! What? Why is wrong with people? So, Oh my God. So, if you're a writer, 3 times ago, just suck it. Yeah. You know, like, you're Indian. Because you're so.
Well, that was predictable. And yes, this is hinting that Me Reads Comment episode 6 is going to tackle only a few particular topics rather than quite a few I've done before. Most of the comments are going to be from TTG haters and their stupidity. That also reminds me of the show's was, yes, 1 year anniversary special. I have changed the idea from best moments to never before seen clips. I think that will be a better idea. For real this time, this is BracketNeutron 37 signing off.
Holy crap, yes! I finally finished! Even though it only took me 10 minutes to... eat it!